live Q&A. Thank everybody for tuning in. Clearly we got a lot to get into tonight, a whole lot to get into. Excuse me. But thank everybody for tuning in. Before I get started, before I get into everything dealing with sports, we had another young man got killed, man. Prayers to Dwayne and his family on he got murdered in Minneapolis, man. Hopefully these type of acts and all this stop soon, yo. So prayers to him and his family. Also prayers to DMX, yo. I grew up listening to him, man. He was that guy, you know. But clearly he had a lot of personal issues he dealt with, a lot of demons he dealt with and addiction. Just anybody out there dealing with addiction or know anybody dealing with addiction, prayers to y'all. It's a serious thing. Um, it just prayers to him and his family, yo. Prayers to them and their family. But a lot to get into. LSU will have their spring game on Saturday. Lord willing, if everything stay the same or whatever, I think I'll actually be there for that game. So LSU spring game Saturday. Um, NFL man. Eagles getting closer to the draft. I just seen it's a lot of stuff being reported about the power struggle, to between Howie Roseman, Jeffrey Lurie, and all them. Uh, excuse me. Me personally, man, like I've said over the years, I'm scared that this organization is heading in the wrong direction. But we need a really good draft. If we get a good draft, then everything could be back on the up and up. Miami Heat on a big West Coast road trip. Got a nice win last night against the Portland Trailblazers. Victor Oladipo is out. Hopefully it isn't serious, and he could be back at least at some point soon. Braves, man, what a they got hoes last night, man. Braves got absolutely hoes last night. I know the game was tied, but I feel like going into the bottom of the ninth inning, you got all the momentum throwing a guy out at the plate. Um, you got Sandoval who already hit two bombs. Acuna who is right. I mean, early on, got to be the MVP of the NL right now. I felt like the Braves would have walked off last night. Officiating got to be better all around. Like you can't look at that for 5 minutes and determine like, oh, it's not indisputable evidence. Like, call it what it is, man. Call it what it is, yo. So we got that going on, and clearly, like I said, the NFL draft is what 2 weeks away, 2.5 weeks away. A lot to get into, but anything y'all want to get into, just fire away at me, yo. Glad y'all could make it in tonight. What's up, Chandler Hodge? Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, Mr. Dugai? Reaction to Braves got robbed. Yeah, like I said in my video, like get it right, yo. Like the guy clearly never. He was shocked that they called him safe. Like he clearly never touched the home plate, yo. Like he clearly didn't touch home plate. Um, Umpiring got well, it's I could understand the umpire making that call, calling him safe. It was a bang bang play. He actually got there before the tag, and from his angle, you couldn't really tell that he didn't get tagged, like he didn't touch the bag. But the people in New York or Sikoskis, wherever they at, looking at that, you cannot sit there and say the guy is safe when he clearly didn't touch the bag. I thought it was absolutely ridiculous, man. And I know it's early in the season, but that's a big momentum swing a game, yo. Like we would have been assuming we would have won. Now look, if we get them out and we don't score in the night and they beat us in extras, it is what it is. But I fully believe in my heart the Braves was gonna win that game in the bottom of the night. But long season left to play. Hopefully, going forward, they can start getting these things right. What's up, Amari Thomas? Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, Mr. Dugai? You seen that video of the Eagles fans disrespecting the Cowboys player after our 23-9 win? RIP DMX. Nah, I didn't see the video of that, yo. But yes, RIP DMX, man. I talked about him a little bit at the beginning. Guy was an icon, man. He was an icon. Remember listening to him when I was younger. He just and I mean, as an Eagles fan, I mean, you hear the song in the link when we score touchdowns. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Yeah, prayers to his family, man. Just a real, sad situation. What's up, James Bush? Appreciate you tuning in, yo. What's good, Mr. Duga? What's going on, yo? Glad you could make it into the live. Let's see. 49ers better not draft Big Mac Jones and better draft Justin Fields. Hey, I'm with you. I'm absolutely with you, yo. I'm with you on that. But one thing about this draft, I think this is gonna be a very entertaining draft. At least the first round, because there's all kind of stuff being thrown out there. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen, yo. I don't know what's gonna happen. There's all kind of rumors and everything being thrown out there. So we gonna see. That's what makes the NFL draft, theater. That's what makes it so entertaining. But I'm with you. They do need a. I feel like Fields would be a much better fit, for them than Mac Jones. What's up, Crimson Brave? Appreciate you tuning in. Spring game can't get here faster. One of these umpires need to be fired. Clearly didn't touch base. Look at it for a while too. Yeah, but the thing with the bit with the umpires, it really wasn't. Apparently, it was the people in New York that told that kept the call. I'm not mad at them for not getting it right on the field, because from his vision, his viewpoint, it was hard to see that he didn't touch the bat because he got there in time. He didn't touch the bag. So I'm not mad at them, but the people in New York are the disgrace. Like, you can't look at that for 5 minutes and be like, oh, okay, he touched the bat. Like, well, I don't want to change it, so he touched the bat. That's the big problem with the whole thing. And yeah, spring game, like I said, LSU spring game is this Saturday. If everything goes according to plan, Lord willing, I'm gonna try to be in attendance for it. Get a first hand look at the guys this season. But yeah, it's a fun time, yo. It's a fun time. Next thing you know it, these guys gonna be getting ready to get the season started. Let's see. Mac Jones is gonna be a bust. I mean, he got, to me, he got the highest bust potential out of all those top tier quarterbacks, simply because I know he throws a good football. I don't take that away from him. I just worry about his mobility. I worry about the fact that he played behind, he look how he's going to play when he has real pressure on him. Like, when he has real pressure on him, when he got to maneuver in the pocket, step up, create throwing lanes and all that. He got sacked 13 times all season at Alabama. Clearly he gonna get sacked more than that, in the NFL. So yeah, I'm with you. He has have the highest, bust potential out of everybody there. What's up, Tracy Sting 77? Appreciate you tuning in. You think Giants win the Super Bowl? I don't. Like, to be honest with you, I don't. But you never know. I'm gonna say this: you never know. Did they improve their team? They absolutely did. With the additions they got at wide receiver, they add another veteran tight end. You get Saquon Barkley back healthy. They got a number two corner to go with the number one corner and the nickel corner. They got a good young safeties, solid linebackers, good D line. I mean, hey, they're a better team. They are a improved team that can, make a run. But I don't see Super Bowl. But with that being said, I mean, the Eagles, nobody seen us win the Super Bowl a couple of years ago neither. But I don't know if Daniel Jones is capable of having the type of season, that Carson Wentz had that year. But we'll see. They are good. They're better. I give them that. They look good on paper. I need to be the owner of this team. I'm building this team top to bottom. Man, we all feel that way, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. We all feel that way, yo. They this is the thing. I'm trying to calm down now the closer we get to the draft. Though I'm still like frustrated and annoyed and aggravated. But if they could finally somehow, take advantage of this draft and get really good players and hitting this draft, the Eagles could have. And if Jalen Hurts looks like a guy that is definitely a franchise quarterback, next year we'll have cap space. Next year we'll potentially have 3 first-round picks. Like we can in the next year or two, we could really build this thing right back up. And we got some solid veterans, still on the team that could, go along and produce with the young guys that's coming in. So this draft is very important too. And of course, Sirianni got to prove that he's a good coach, of course. And Buchanan on the defensive side of the ball. But they have an opportunity that if they go out there and they hit on this draft, this team could really ascend. The beauty of the NFL, it don't take long if you're doing things the right way. If you're making good draft picks and signing good free agents, it don't take that long to get you in contention. And of course, you need a good quarterback. Let's see. Dallas Cowboys not draft Kyle Pitts. He's gonna be there. We're gonna draft Patrick Surtain or J.C. Horn. Man, if Kyle, let me tell you, if Kyle Pitts is there at 10, Dallas is drafting him. Like I don't care what nobody say. Like the wise thing for Dallas to do is to take a corner. Because I'm telling you what, we looking at a like y'all don't take a corner. We looking at Surtain or Horn or somebody. But if Kyle Pitts is there at 10, Dallas is not passing him up. Like that is a Jerry Jones pick, like any other Jerry Jones pick. An athletic guy that's extremely, extremely talented, that fell a little bit in the draft. Jerry gonna jump all over that. Similar to what he did with CeeDee Lamb last year. Like Dallas will jump all over Kyle Pitts if he is there at 10. So I don't believe that. Like now, if he's gone already, that's a different story. But if he's there at 10, I feel like there's no way that Dallas passes on Kyle Pitts. Do you think the NFC East will be better next season or still trash? I think we'll be better. Simply, the Giants improve. The Eagles have a chance to improve. Dallas, they always had talent. Washington won the division last year and they added a little bit. I think I'm not gonna say it's gonna be like how the NFC West was, this season, but I think it'll be better. I don't think the division winner will be like 7-9, 8-8 this season. It'll be improved. What's up, Sir Nando 27? Appreciate you tuning in. Mr. Duga, I agree with the new video you put up a few hours ago. I believe he wasn't having fun anymore in New England. He loved time, so he is willing to put in the work to get healthy. He should go to Tampa Bay. Yeah, like that's how I feel. Now, I know it just came out literally right before I came on that he confirmed retirement, but Rob Gronkowski did the same thing. I feel like, man, if Tom Brady calls him, which I think he will, you know, and talk to him, and if he got it in his heart to still compete, he should go to New England. I mean, he should go to Tampa Bay. Like your boys over there, like he was not happy. Like you could see it on his face. He missed Tom Brady. Like that was his guy. Like that was his quarterback. I don't think it had anything to do with him not liking Cam Newton or nothing like that. I just feel because he embraced Cam when Cam got there. But he realized, like, man, I love playing with that guy. Like Rob Gronkowski was the same way. Like Gronk came out of retirement to come play, and he signed another year contract. He's playing the second year with them. So, I don't know what's going on with them with Antonio Brown. Clearly, they could use one more receiver. And I honestly feel like if Edelman has any juice left to play, I know he say he gonna retire today, but that's today. His feelings could change next week. He's a free man. It's not like Tampa got a trade for him. He could just go sign there, and get himself together. I could definitely see him going to Tampa Bay, reuniting with Brady and Gronk, especially ahead of this year's game when, Tampa actually is going to play New England in Foxborough this year, which I know is going to be like a big, big, big game. What's up, stunt for president too? Appreciate you tuning in. Jules retired. Yeah, he did, but I personally think it's temporary. Unless his knees are just that shredded, his knees are that banged up the way he can't play. If he could play a little bit, I feel like he gonna end up in Tampa Bay. Who better, Justin Fields or Zach Wilson? you, you know, it's one of those things, man. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't watch enough of Zach Wilson. I've seen some highlights. I've seen some clips. Um, I see what people apparently believe how talented he is and all this other stuff. Um, my only concern with Justin Fields is that he's not consistently accurate. When he's accurate, he's accurate. He's just not consistently accurate. But I guess you go Wilson right now because apparently his upside is higher. He's mobile as well. He has a nice arm and all this other stuff. You know, I don't know, man. I guess you go with me personally. I don't feel like none of these guys are sure things besides Trevor Lawrence. So I got good I could say about each of them. I got reasons of concern, for each of them. But I guess you go Wilson just because of that's what the scouts say. I've seen Fields more, and like I said, at times I liked them, but at times, I was like, yeah, he got to be a little more consistent. Miami Marlins tonight. Are those scums going to hit Acuna today? Of course, I wouldn't put it past them. like, I mean, I wouldn't put it past them. You know how they do over there. They like to throw at him and all this other stuff, especially when you're coming off of a great game. Especially when you're coming off a great. Though we lost last night, Acuna was absolutely amazing. Not just last night, but in this season so far. I wouldn't put it past them, unfortunately. If they do throw, you got to throw the pitch out right away because the umpires coming into this, not just this game, but this series, this 4-game series, got to understand and know, the history and the bad blood, between the Braves and the Marlins and how the Marlins do indeed love throwing at Ronald Acuna. Eagles going to trade up and take a QB, man. We better not. I ain't even going to elaborate on that. We better not. I just realized all the Patriots fans left New England. That's why Gillette, Hampton, Raymond, James Bay. Yeah, 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 man. A lot of them. I know a lot of them right now feel like, you know what? I'm really a Tom Brady fan. Now they put a little, a little nice little team together, to where, they feel like they're gonna be much more competitive this season. We'll see. But yeah, I know a lot of them New England fans, sit home and they realize that, I really was a Tom Brady fan. Like a lot of people are like LeBron fans and not fans of the team he on. That's how a lot of people I know feel about Tom Brady right now. Who better, Patrick Surtain or J.C. Horn? That's a tough one. I really like both of them. But I'm gonna go Surtain. I'm gonna go Surtain slightly. I know Horn a little more athletic, but Surtain a little more physical and a little more polished. I'll go Surtain. I wouldn't be mad with either one of them though. What's up, Brandon Reese? Appreciate you tuning in. Hey, what up, Mr. Dugal? Who is the best D-line linebacker and DB at LSU in your lifetime? Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Let's see. I'm gonna start with D lineman. For me, it was Glenn Dorsey. Glenn Dorsey was big time. He was special. Now, my personal favorite is Charles Cheese Alexander because me and him are really, really good friends. I actually see him once a week. I may get him on the show one day, man. May get him on. We talked about it. I'm gonna try to make it happen. But he my personal favorite. But to me, as far as I'm gonna say Glenn Dorsey with D lineman, man. He was just dominant, absolutely dominant. Came back his senior year and we won a national championship. Though Marcus Spears was pretty good. Chad Lavillette was pretty good on that championship team with Nick Saban. But I'm gonna say Glenn Dorsey. Linebacker, Man, I liked she has some solid linebackers, man. For me, honestly, I'ma say it's out of Devin White and Brady James, man. Out of Devin White and Brady James. Um I'm gonna go Devin White. I'm gonna go Devin White. DB is tough, man, because there's a lot of them I liked. But for my favorite DB, I gotta go Honey Badger. Um, what he did in that 2011 season, I don't think we're gonna see a defensive back do anything like that again. He just absolutely took over games. Like, when do you see a safety slash nickel corner take over games like the way Honey Badger did? So for me, he was my favorite DB. Julian Edelman retired. I'm sad. Yeah, I mean it's tough when a fan favorite is gone, but you know at some point, like, it's time. Like, it's time though. I mean, Edelman don't want to be there no more. I know he's hurting everything, but Edelman don't want to be there without Tom Brady. Like, he gave it a try. He was a loyal citizen. He gave it a shot, and he didn't have fun. Like, he did not want to be there. So, I mean, I don't know. That's just really how it is, yo. What's up, Big Pain? Appreciate you tuning in. Not happy about us trading back. We could have gotten a stud. Trading back is contradictory towards our GM talent evaluation. He doesn't have the track record for me to think he'll get this pick right. I agree. Like, I absolutely agree. At the time of the trade, I was furious. I was not happy whatsoever. Because I felt like, hey man, you missing, like you said, you missing out on a chance for a real stud at this position. Now, not to say you can't get a really good player at 12, but by me thinking about it and calming down, it's like, as much as I can't stand the direction of the team, as much as I don't really care for, the people making the decisions on the team and trusting that they're gonna make the right decisions, as a fan, I just gotta hope they figure it out. Like, I just gotta hope that this time is different for whatever reason. You know, Look, if he picks somebody good at 12 that's gonna come in and be an impact player, then trading back was a great move because you do get an extra first round pick next year. If you get like a Patrick Surtain or a J.C. Horn, or a Michael Parsons, or if a Devontae Smith happens to fall to you because teams are afraid of his slender frame, you know, and they go out there and do what they're expected to do, then that mean we actually did a good job with that trade. But I'm with you. Like, the biggest thing is, I know the record. I know the history. All I could do is hope that this time they don't mess it up. Like, and I know I get tired of feeling like that every year when we get to this draft. Hopefully they get the right person and this and that and all this other stuff. But as a fan, that's all we could do is just hope that they finally get it right. What's up, KB Brown? Appreciate you tuning in. What are your expectations for LSU football this year? Playoff, national championship, or New Year's Six bowl? Um, Definitely New Year's Six bowl. Um, they're good, man. Like, we good. Um, Now I'm curious. Of the spring game is Saturday. I want to go check it out. I'm curious to see how the quarterbacks look, who start, and all this and that. The wide receiver position is deep. The line is they wasn't great last year, but they all back. They experience. You would think they would be at least a little bit better. The running backs are talented. I mean, they need room to run. The defense should be good. If the D coordinator has any type of, sense more than Bo Pelini had, the defense should be good with all the starters coming back and some highly touted freshmen coming in that can see a lot of playing time from day one. LSU definitely New Year's Six with a shot, because in the SEC, really, of course, everybody, though Bama losing a little bit. I know Bama got 4 and 5 star guys behind them, but Bama losing their quarterback, they losing their running back, their top receiver, their top corner, their top linebacker. Bama losing some people now. But they gonna clearly, be the favorites. Um A&M losing mine. So I don't know if A&M gonna be great unless they got a quarterback coming in gonna be as productive or better than him. Auburn will be good. Auburn will be good, but we get them at home, and Auburn pretty much never beats us at home. Um, when you look at the East, Florida losing a lot. You know, Georgia got talent, but they just had a devastating blow with George Pickens tearing his ACL and being out for the year. So I mean, LSU has a real good chance to be a top two, top three team in the whole SEC. Um, so yeah, LSU. I say New Year's Six bowl, but that they got a chance to go into that Alabama game, which to me that should be the goal. Go into the Alabama game undefeated. Whether you get them at home or get them in Tuscaloosa, go into that game undefeated, and everything that we want is right there in front of us. We get a bye week before the game, so go into that game undefeated, and then we got a real shot. But I feel like LSU New Year's Six to me at least with not championship aspirations. You know. What's up, Yasuki Knight? Apologize if I said it wrong. Appreciate you tuning in. Hopefully the Braves can bounce back from this and play hard the rest of the season. Yeah, hopefully we can. I see we in the first inning right now. That was tough last night though. Like that was tough. That was one of them games that, we gotta get that bad taste out of our mouth. We gotta go out there and beat down the Marlins to start, and not to say start feeling good, but that was just a bad taste in our mouth, yo. Now granted, we lost. It was nonsense. It was bull. But Smiley got to pitch better than that, yo. Smiley got to pitch better than that. And Will Smith, like the one thing I was concerned about with us losing Mark Melanson, who's going to step up and be the closer. And I'm not sure if Will Smith is that guy. At least right now, he doesn't look as sharp right now. Meanwhile, I look over there in San Diego, Melanson is looking great. Like, so the closer position is a position that I'm a little concerned about right now. So hopefully Will Smith could get it together, or if not, we're gonna have to probably make a trade deadline move like we did a couple of years ago to get another closer. I hope we give Adoree Jackson the Michael Jacquet treatment. Man, if we get a good receiver, we can. Like the key to that is, we need to get a really good, solid, high volume type receiver. Chase obviously is not going to be there now since we done traded back. I don't. It's a chance Devontae Smith could be there. I'm not a big Jalen Waddle guy. Not to say that he can't play or he don't have talent. I just feel like for our team and whatever we looking for, he's not a high volume receiver. We need a high volume wide receiver on this team. I think Terrace Marshall will be a nice player, but that's like a second round pick if he's still available. Unless we trade back into the first round, late in the first round to get him. I feel like in the first 2 rounds we got to come out. You know, I wouldn't be mad if if we got Michael Parsons. I wouldn't be mad if we got him. But I feel like the ideal thing for us is we come out this first and second round with a lockdown corner and a number one wide receiver. Like that's the thing that I feel like we definitely gotta look forward to, and hopefully accomplish in this draft in a couple of weeks. Mac Jones will probably fall in the top 10. I mean, from what everybody's saying is looking that way, which I ain't gonna lie, I'm surprised. But hey, I mean, kudos to him though. I think Justin Fields is going to the 49ers. We'll see. It's a lot of rumors out there. They're throwing around Mac Jones. Clearly, they went up there to get somebody. They're throwing out Mac Jones' name. But we'll see. We'll see. Excuse me. It should be this draft is going to get really interesting starting at pick number 3. I feel like we all know who the first two picks gonna be. Jacksonville gonna take Lawrence. The Jets gonna take Wilson, and then it get interesting. Then it gets very, very, very interesting after that selection is made. What's up, Sebastian Gonzalez? Appreciate you tuning in. How you feel about the Darius guy situation at LSU? Bro, is hurting LSU University image. Um, it's one of those things, to be honest, yo. I don't really, I don't really have much to say because, I've learned over the years to kind of let things play out when it comes to stuff like this. Um, you know, I'm always of the mindset that I hope the guy didn't do it simply because, not to say that I want the woman to be guilty or nothing like that, but I don't want them to be out there ruining their lives or doing this to innocent women, when they got a whole future ahead of them. If he's found, it is a bad look for LSU. But if he's found guilty of these infractions, then you know, I guess you could say he's no longer at the university. I guess maybe law enforcement could get involved, but he got to be dealt with, and everybody involved got to be dealt with. For his sake, I hope he didn't do it, but if he did, I mean, he got to deal with the consequences. I don't want to get into the I know he did it or I know he innocent because I don't. Like I would be lying. So I'm just willing to let everything play out. And whenever everything, comes out, which clearly eventually it will, then we'll evaluate it from then. NFL top 10 pick gonna be Jags Lawrence, Jets Wilson, Florida Fields, Falcons Trey Lance, Bengals Pernell Sewell, um, Dolphins Kyle Pitts, Lions Chase, Panthers Rashawn Slayton, Denver Parsons, Chancellor team. I don't know, man. I thought they would have, but it don't look like Atlanta looking at a quarterback. That's why they're trying to move back. So I don't think Atlanta gonna take a quarterback. I think Atlanta is, you know, I think they really, really want to trade back. But if they gotta stay up there, they may take a Kyle Pitts or somebody of that nature. I don't think that, I could be wrong, but I don't think that Pitts goes before Chase, but unless Pitts goes to Atlanta. If Pitts don't go to Atlanta, I don't think Miami would take Pitts over Chase. It's just in my opinion. But we'll see. Cincinnati taking Sewell to me is the absolute right thing for them to do. Is absolutely what they should do. It would be the smart thing to do. You don't want another young Andrew Luck in the Indianapolis situation where you got all these weapons to throw to, but you got nobody back there, blocking and protecting your quarterback. And he's out there getting pummeled every week. Especially with Burrow, with Jambalaya just coming off of, an ACL situation. But we'll see. It should be a lot of fun. It should definitely be a lot of fun. Oh, what's up, my boy, Gate City Blue Devil? Thank you so much for the super chat, bro. I really, really appreciate it. I like the way Najee told the analyst to kiss it. That was great. Hope you make it to the spring game. Appreciate it, yo. Yeah, sometimes you gotta let these people have it, man. Unfortunately, sometimes you gotta let them have it. And yeah, and hopefully, if everything go according to plan, I'll be at the LSU spring game on Saturday. So I'm definitely looking forward, to that opportunity. You can say all the stuff about my coach, Giants fans, but at least he ain't shit. Oh man, the Giants they feeling themselves right now. They call themselves they mad, they in their little feelings, and they feel like they got a little roster over there. But we gonna see. They gotta step between the white lines and get it done. Um, I remember us. What that was 2011, the Dream Team. With all the players we get, Nnamdi Asomugha and we got Ronnie Brown and Vince Young to be the backup. Along with everybody we already had there. So yeah, but you gotta do it on the field. So we're gonna see how that goes. Bama is making people pay to go to the spring game. Wow. Well, that's unfortunate for them. Um, LSU went free, so hopefully everything my schedule works out and I'll be able to go. But that's tough. But then at the same time, Bama, for some reason, LSU the spring game is never really a big event at LSU. Now, granted, you come to a regular season game, the stadium is packed. On a normal year, not counting the COVID year, stadium's packed. Everybody having a good old time. It's a real fun environment. But in the spring game, there's not really many people there. Um, Not only is it free, but it's general admission, so you can sit anywhere. Like people don't really go to the spring game like that. But I know with Bama, the spring game, from what I've seen a couple of times on TV, it looks like a regular game, the atmosphere. So maybe that got a lot to do with it. Who would you rather have, Kyle Pitts or Chase? I would rather Chase, because by him being a wide receiver, he's working more on the field. He has more field, more ground to cover. I know Fitz is a bigger target, but Chase could break away, get a long touchdown, and like I said, he has more field to operate with, and nothing like having that one wide receiver that teams got to pay a lot of attention to. If you got a wide receiver out there dominating, well, now the safeties got to start cheating over a little more to his side. It opens it up for the tight ends that you already have on your roster, and the other wide receivers. Come on, Ozzie, that was ball four. Come on, Ozzie. I was just swinging at full count pitches in the dirt. But yeah, I go Chase. And you two Cowboys fans, they all could get it, man. We need to get this draft need to get here, man. This draft need to get here, yo. Who was under more pressure going forward, Mullen or Kirby? I'm gonna say Mullen. I know Kirby is under pressure too, but Kirby at least got to a you know national championship game. Kirby at least got to a national championship game and won an SEC title. Dan Mullen hasn't done none of that. Now, he won the SEC East last year, but we all know how that went about. So I say Mullen is under a little more pressure than Kirby. People may give Kirby a little bit of a break this year simply because Pickens is out for the year, and that's like the clear cut number one wide receiver. So I'm gonna say Dan Mullen to me, is under the most pressure. Is Kellen Mond a one or second round pick? I say a second round. I don't think he a first round pick. He decent, but I don't think he a first round pick. Trask has a higher bust potential than Jones. Trash main weapons go down. He looks like a totally different QB. Looks awful. Jones didn't drop off much when Smitty went out with a broken finger. Yeah, but I mean, I can't really compare them two because nobody really looking at Trask as a top pick. Anyway, you see, with Mac Jones, they got people saying he gonna go number three. So, when you go number three, you're expected to be the savior of a franchise, the minute that you go up there and shake Roger Goodell's hand or receive the phone call or whatever. So Trask, I don't think people really got Trask. From what I see, I didn't really see no mock drafts where he was even a first round pick. But Mac Jones, a lot of mock drafts got him at least in the top 15. So I don't really compare them like that because Trask expectations to me are he's probably a backup anyway. Kyle Trask. So I don't really think we could compare those two. Who LSU QB for the season? Bryce Young about to kill it. Um, I guess Saturday gonna have a lot to do with that. Me personally, I would prefer Max Johnson. The way I'm under the mindset of ride the hot hand. He finished with two very good performances at the end of the season. Now, granted, I don't really count Nussmeier because I don't feel like he's gonna play this year. I think he's gonna redshirt. Not to say the kid can't do it, but I just think that it's really out of the three, Brennan, Finley, and Johnson. When you look at Brennan is the most gifted thrower of the football as far as a pure passer. He's a polished passer throwing the football. He's more though Max Johnson and Finley has started more than them. Brandon is more experienced, as far as being in the program. Already being, if this offense is very similar to Joe Brady offense, like everyone is telling us, Miles Brennan obviously been a part of that offense already, while Max Johnson and TJ Finley haven't. Um, so he's the most prolific thrower. Max Johnson, I feel like, is the best athlete, and TJ Finley has the highest upside. But I just feel like Johnson is the most poised. In that position, when you got a lot of talent around you, you need to be poised. You need to get the ball where it need to be, and you need to be poised. And if it's 3rd and 5 and all your receivers cover, you can run for 7, 8 yards. That's something that TJ Finley nor Miles Brennan could do. But I feel like they want to give Miles a crack at it because of seniority. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see, but that's what I really want to see at the spring game to see who looks the best out there and who gets, well, obviously it's gonna be purple and gold, so it's gonna be basically two starters. We're gonna see. I'm looking forward to see whoever it is, they gotta go out there and they gotta do their thing. Because this team is loaded and this team is really talented. And we're gonna see. With Bryce Young, I've heard all the hype about him. I know the young man is very talented, but I mean, we're gonna see. It's gonna be his first year as a full-time starter in the SEC. So we're gonna see how he does. Jamar the next Julio Jones. I mean, I don't know if I go Julio because they two different type of receivers. Chase is more of like Chase is like a young Anquan Bolden, where he got good speed to break away from people, got strong hands, and is very, very, very physical. Where Julio was just an athletic freak. Like Chase is not really an athletic. Well, his measurables are great, but he's not Chase is put together like a running back. He's like a very, very young Anquan Bolden. Like when Anquan Bolden first came into the league, when he had like a rookie record of catches or something like that. So but we gonna see, man. I hope he does well, yo. What's up, Samad 709? Appreciate you tuning in. I'm a Steelers fan, but I'm asking this question. EDP was so happy that Dak Prescott got injured because he think Cowboys fans got karma for laughing at wins when he got injured. I mean, I don't know what y'all want me to say. I mean, I didn't laugh. I didn't think it was funny. I felt bad for him. I do know some Cowboy fans that thought it was funny when that absolutely did think it was funny when Wentz got hurt. But I know it wasn't all of them. Oh, Zuna finally got an RBI. Good job, Azuna. Zuna. Oh, that was a closer play at the plate than it looked like it would have been. Cunha got in there though. But yeah, but he got out. Swanson got out. Well, we up 1-0 after one. It's a good start. But yeah, I didn't think it was funny. I mean, I can't speak for EDP. I mean, that's him. But I didn't think it was funny. I thought it was very, very sad and unfortunate. But I know there was some Cowboy fans that thought it was funny when Wentz got hurt. But I know not all of them thought that way. What's up, Philadelphia Eagles fan 13? Appreciate you tuning in. Julian Edelman retired. Yeah, I seen I did a reaction video to it. Like I don't feel like that retirement is set in stone yet. Like, unless his knees are just that bad to where he can't really play or he's not physically unable to do it. I mean, if Gronk could drag himself out there, I feel like Edelman can. Um, I don't count out him going ending up in Tampa Bay. I don't close the book on that. You know, I don't close the book on that till possibly till week one. Like then he may decide in the middle of this like they did with Antonio Brown. They may bring him in like week 8 or week 9 or something like that. I still feel like in my gut it's a chance that Edelman gonna end up in Tampa Bay. I just feel like that's really, really where he wants to where he feel like he belong. And I know that Brady is boy and he really want to play with him. What are the Bears doing? Who works at getting players? Bears or Eagles? Well, I mean, you got to see them because I mean, the thing with the Eagles, we've gotten bad players, but at the same time, Eagles got some good players. This was the first really, really bad year that we had in like a long time. You know, before that, we made the playoffs 3 straight years, including winning the Super Bowl. So I mean, as bad as it was last year, one good drive the Eagles could turn this thing around. The Bears got some talent over there. I mean, defensively, they just what makes the Bears bad and what kind of made us look bad last year was the quarterback play. Bears had a really good defense. If Trubisky was average, they had a chance to beat the Saints in that playoff game. Like the Saints didn't pull away from them till like in the fourth quarter. Bears defense kept them in that game. Um, the same for the Eagles. I mean, Wentz was terrible last year, but they got decent players on both teams. It's just the quarterback play got to be much better, and the GM's got to be better going forward. One good, really, really good draft. Eagles a playoff team. So are the Bears. The Cowboys can go 8-1 this season. Yeah, they could, and that would be extremely, extremely funny if they did. Nobody's talking about this, but I really do think in the second round of the draft, the Washington football team will take Kellen Mond. I think that would be a good fit for them. Hey, that's possible. I think Washington definitely will look at a quarterback. Second round, third round. I don't think they go quarterback first round. Um, I think they may want to add one more receiver, but we'll see. Um, but yeah, I could see that. Kellen Mond would be a nice little, fit over there for them in the second round. That could definitely happen. Let's see. Nets versus Heat this Sunday on ABC. Who is the MVP this season? Yeah, I'm looking forward to that Heat Nets game Sunday. Though I'm not expecting us to have Oladipo, and I don't know if Harden gonna be back for them or not, but it still should be a lot of fun. Our first time playing them at home. We played them twice over there earlier this season. Then as far as the MVP, man, it's tough because I'm still gonna go Joel Embiid. I know he missed some time, but I'm still gonna go Joel Embiid. LeBron didn't get hurt. LeBron had a chance. You know, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna still go Embiid. Though he missed some time, I'm gonna still go Embiid. Because a lot of people missing time. Harden was in the conversation. He missed time. Um, LeBron. So I'll go. I'll still go in. If I had a vote right now, I still go. You know, I still go. Joel Embiid. Let's see. What's up, my brother Patrell Benjamin? Appreciate you tuning in, bro. The champ is here. What's going on, yo? Glad you tuning in to your boy, man. Let's see. The Cowboys need to worry about helping that defense get better. I agree. That's definitely what they should do. Like, that's definitely what they should do. But I just feel like with their recent history and the type of stuff that they be doing, if Kyle Pitts is there at number 10, I think they jump on Kyle Pitts. I just feel like, they're not gonna let that pass them by. Kyle Pitts is not falling to 10. He going 6 to Miami. I mean, it's possible if Cincinnati, takes Chase, then I could definitely see Pitts going, 6 to Miami. What's up, Dante Diaz? Appreciate you tuning in. What up, man? My UCLA had it. That last shot by Gonzaga was amazing. Had to give it up. Yeah, man, it was. And man, I ain't got a little stomach bug, man, during the championship game. So I didn't even get to do my right after I went live at halftime, I got a little stomach bug. So I didn't get to really talk about that Baylor Gonzaga game post game, but yeah, Baylor did their thing, man. Davion Mitchell is big time. To me, he got heat culture written all over him. But I don't think we take another guard unless we lose one. You know, unless Dragic or somebody leave. So I don't think we draft another guard. But I would love to have him because I feel like he got so much more untapped potential offensively and defensively. He already an all defensive NBA type of player. And shout out to Butler and Vital too, the two Louisiana kids, you know, that won the national championship. But yeah, man, that was a great game. That was an amazing game. And you're right, UCLA had them, but Suggs threw it up, man. That thing went in, man. That was definitely a crazy inning, yo. Cowboys fans every year we going 3-0 in the preseason, then we going 17-0 in the regular season. That's 20-0, and then we winning 3 playoff games, including Super Bowl 23-0, 6 ring. But of course, we done dealt with them for so long. We done dealt with them for so long that it don't even. It's like we just when they get to talking that nonsense, we just yawn and tap our mouth because we know like this is what y'all gonna say every year. So this is like the little boy that cried wolf. Washington might give away their picks for Trey Lance and trade up. I mean, we'll see. I mean, clearly Atlanta want to give up that number 4 pick. Nobody jumped on it yet. Maybe Washington would. We'll see. We'll see. I do think they will take a quarterback. I just don't unless they trade up, like you said. Which I don't know if they will, but we'll see. What's up, Andrew Smith? Appreciate you tuning in. Go Braves. That's right. Go Braves. Checking us out now. We got us a 1-0 lead on the Marlins right now. Zuna got a RBI single. I know Patriots fans don't want to hear this, but the dynasty is dead. Yeah, they dynasty dead. I mean, they could still be a good team this year if Cam come out there and play well. They got some decent pieces. I don't think those pieces are great individually, but collectively they could be a good mixture of players. But we'll see. Yeah, the dynasty definitely is dead. Dynasty was dead when Tom Brady walked out that door. Jules not going to Tampa. He's loyal. We'll see. Like we'll see. Maybe so, maybe not. I just feel like last year, like he didn't have fun. I looked at him last year and he did not look like he had any fun. I felt like the whole time he was just thinking about, man, it sure would be nice to go out there and play with Tom Brady and Gronk, especially after seeing them win a Super Bowl. He may not make that move, but I know it's definitely crossed his mind. I don't really understand people projecting Jones to the 49ers and him being better than Fields. It's kind of like all these Bama fans that think Mac is a better QB than Tua after one season. I don't get it neither. Like, I don't get it neither. I didn't understand it, but oh boy, Duval got us with a home run, man. Ex-Brave Duval went yard on us, man. That's crazy. But that's I don't understand it neither. But that's people. Like they it's I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm not trying to say Mac Jones is trash, but I just don't I just feel like people should take into consideration. Look, even with Jambalaya Joe Burrow, I get it. He had all these great weapons to throw to. But if you look at the tape, it was plenty times where he had to maneuver in the pocket and make things happen. But he stood in the pocket, took a brutal hit, and still delivered a great ball. That's something I gotta see Mac Jones do consistently. And his lack of I'm with you, like, and his lack of mobility to me, I would definitely take like Fields and Wilson is kind of a little tough, but I would definitely take Fields over Mac Jones though. Can we start calling them the Tampa Bay Patriots? Yeah, if Edelman go there, that's definitely what they're gonna be called. Cause it seems like they're all trying to run over there. And that call last night was BS. Baum didn't touch the plate. Exactly. I'm still agitated about that because that was a big game. And not to say the Braves would have won, though I believe that he would have been out as the third out of the inning. We riding it, the crowd is into it, is emotional. We riding that wave. I feel like we go into the bottom of the ninth inning, and I feel like we put them away. But they gotta instant replay gotta do a better job of that. They definitely gotta do a better job with that. Pats traded Gronk to Tampa. Yeah, after he came out and said that he want to go there. Like he came out of retirement and said, I want to play with Tom Brady in Tampa Bay. So where, you know, New England had no choice, I mean, to let him go. So Edelman, the difference with this is Edelman is free. By him being released, he's free. He could just sign a 1 year, $25 contract with Tampa Bay if he want. You know, I think Edelman goes to the Bucks. That's what I'm saying. Like if Edelman don't go there, I hear it that he's loyal and all that, but that man loves him some Tom Brady. He loves Tom Brady just like Gronk loves Tom Brady, and Brady loves him. If he has an opportunity to go play with Tom Brady at least for 1 year in Tampa, and he's physically able to do it, I think Julian Edelman goes there. If he don't go, that means he really just can't really do it no more. What's up, my friend Conru girl? Appreciate you tuning in. Hey, Mr. Duga, I was finally able to catch you on ESPN 1420. Good show. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate the support. I enjoy it. I love doing it. I've been on it like we didn't have a show on Easter, but I've been on it like the last 6, 7 Sundays. I'm definitely blessed, and it's definitely a lot of fun. And I thank you so much for checking it out, yo. Jules was saying he might miss the whole 2021 season. Maybe so. He might sit out a year like Gronk did, because Brady gonna play probably 2 more years. Barring anything happening. And then you could see it happen. Then you could definitely see, Edelman going out there and getting it done with his trying to get it done with his boy. What's up, Z Visions? Appreciate you tuning in. Do you think Depot plays again this season? The idea of someone being a player fan still baffles me. I think he does. I think he does because now he might not play for a while, but I think he comes back. I think if it was like season ending, it would have already been announced. Like they would have said ACL, meniscus, whatever, quad, whatever the deal is. So I think he comes back. I think they're gonna just take their time with him and bring him back along slowly. But I think he plays again. And yeah, I'm with you. Like I've ran across people that's like, man, you still a Heat? Yeah. Like I was a Heat fan before LeBron got there. I'm gonna be a Heat fan when he gone. But I'm like this: when the player retires, what do? Like the franchise not going nowhere. The franchise ain't gonna just blow up. So whenever a player retires, what you do? That's the thing. A lot of Patriots fans were bandwagon fans anyway. Yeah, true. True, they was, man. I know a few that definitely enjoyed like I know, like for example, I know a lot of people from the Karen Crow area was big, Louisiana area was big Patriots fans because of Kevin Falk, but a lot of them, yeah, clearly, rolled with the bandwagon, and now they sitting over there, they like, oh, we Patriots fans, but I know they over there looking at Brady like and looking at Bill like, now look, Bill, I chose you, now what's up? you know. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing. I want to see how that matchup. They play each other this year, and it's gonna be a whole lot of fun. That's gonna be a great matchup over there in Foxborough. What's up, man? Speaking of the show, my guy Mike the Bandit Bernard, the host of Big Time Sports Talk, is here. What's going on, my brother? Thank you so much for tuning into the show. Greatly appreciated. When Shaq was playing, I was always a fan of the team he played for. Yeah, but in that situation, like, you know, Shaq is a LSU, great. So, and then if you didn't have a team before that, then I understand people following Shaq. But with the LeBron situation, like, I mean, we have people that went to St. Vincent, St. Mary. Like, like we don't have people that was St. Vincent, St. Mary fans, So that's my whole ordeal with that. Like I know a lot of people that follow Shaq, by him being a LSU, legend, a local legend. If it's somebody you know personally or somebody played at your school, I get it, but with the whole LeBron, I'm gonna follow LeBron where he go. I'm gonna follow Carmelo where he go. I'm gonna follow Kevin Durant where he go. To me, that's kind of a bit much. But it's them. I get it. I understand it. That's their thing. I even knew a person that, followed Phil Jackson. Like when Phil was coaching the Bulls, there was a Bulls fan. When Phil Jackson went coach the Lakers, there was a Lakers fan. If Phil Jackson would have, because for a little while, remember back in what it was like the early 2000s, was it like '05 or '06 or something like that? There was talk that Phil Jackson was thinking about going coach Cleveland, but by him having this relationship with Jeannie Buss, he went back to coach the Lakers again. But he nearly went coach LeBron. That would have been something. You coaching not only you coaching Shaq, but you coaching Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron. But yeah, but in that case, I get it. A LSU guy, LSU legend. Um, but especially if you didn't really have a team. But people that's like, oh, I'm gonna just roll. I'm gonna come with this guy out of high school. I'm gonna just roll with him. Not that team, but with him. That's like me. I became an Eagles fan because of Donovan McNabb. But when we got traded to Washington, I stayed an Eagles fan. And then he went to the Minnesota Vikings. I was still an Eagles fan. So that's how it is. The LeBron people are the worst because he's switched so many teams, and that's funny because I had people who years ago when LeBron was with the Heat was right alongside me. Yeah, let's go Heat. And then last year in the finals, they talking trash to me. So I just thought that was a bit annoying when it came to that. What's up, Chris? Appreciate you tuning in. Who do you think starts at QB for LSU? Um, I think Miles Brennan is going to get the first crack at it. Me personally, I like Max Johnson. I feel like he should be the guy. I like rolling with the hot hand. I know it's a whole different season, but I like the way he closed out last year. I like the chemistry he had with Keishawn Butte, for example. The big numbers that they was able to put up whenever Johnson targeted him. I kind of wanted to keep, riding that wave. But I think Brandon gonna get the first crack at it. But I'm interested. Like I said, I want to go to this spring game Saturday, and get a really good look at all the quarterbacks and see who Coach O is probably favoring the most right now. All right, y'all. Let me try to get to some people I didn't get to yet. I got a few minutes left. What's up, Lucio Hino Joseph? Apologize if I said that wrong, yo. Appreciate you tuning in. Waldo is going to be there for sure. Oh, he will, but like, I mean, I don't know if Dallas. Well, no, I don't think Dallas take a receiver, but I don't want Waddle, man. And it's not because I don't think Waddle is good. I just feel like for our team, we need a high volume wide receiver, a receiver that's used to getting a lot of targets. Like a Jamar Chase, like a Devontae Smith, like a Terrence Marshall Jr. Those guys are guys that are high volume wide receivers. They are potential number one wide receivers. I don't see that in Waddle. If Waddle reaches full potential, he could be like a Steve Smith, but he got to be physical. I don't really see that physical aspect of Waddle. I see the elusiveness, I see the speed, but I see the athleticism, but I don't see the physical side. Like I remember it was a play, and this is when Steve Smith was in Baltimore. He was the oldest Steve Smith. I think it was Pac-Man Jones when he caught a go route, and Pac-Man was behind him, and Steve Smith reached back, grabbed Pac-Man, and threw him in front of him, and then walked over. And I'm just like, wow. Like I don't see Waddle doing that type of stuff, But that's the one person like that I just don't want the Eagles to take in that situation. What's up, Falcons fan? 1020. Appreciate you tuning in. It's been 20 hours and Alex Brum still hasn't touched the plate. Yeah, it would have been funny for him if he would have went back out there when everybody left and went step on home plate. Like that would have been funny. But he ain't touched the bag, yo. He did not touch the bag at all. It was a bogus of a call. I feel like it really hurt the team momentum, but hopefully we could get it done against the Marlins tonight, and try to start, you know, moving forward from this whole ordeal, from that bad taste. All right, y'all. Let me try to get to people I didn't get to yet. Apologize. What's up? Only one Jake. Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, my guy? Long time no here. Sorry, my Phillies disappointed you last night. And go Gators. Man, it wasn't the Phillies. It wasn't even the umpires. It was the people in New York that's looking at the replay and trying to tell me, oh, the dude touched the bag. Like he did not touch the bag. There's 5 different angles. Like you could see if somebody touched the bag or not. And you go just, oh well, we call it on the field, so it's gonna stand. No, get it right, man. Get it right. Like that's the thing that just irritated me. Get it. I don't want to lose like that, yo. Get it right, man. Get it right. Like that's one thing if there was no replay and he just didn't see that. That I would still be frustrated, but I would understand the human element to it. But you get to sit down, stand up, go under a monitor, and people telling you, and you still get it wrong. Nah, you can't look at an instant replay and still get it wrong. That's ridiculous. Let's see. What's up, Marianne Johnson? Appreciate you tuning in. Trash going to the Saints. They want the kid. All right. Hey, I mean, if I was the Saints, I wouldn't take him in the first round, though. Like, now if he dead in the second, round or third, maybe, yeah. But if I'm the Saints, like, I'm going like a cornerback or maybe another wide receiver because they did let go Emmanuel Sanders, so they could use another pass catcher also. I'm going wide receiver or cornerback or something like that if I'm the Saints with that first round pick. Let's see. What's up, Jimbo? Who that? Appreciate you tuning in. What's happening, big brother? Jamar, the next Larry Fitzgerald. Hey, I just hope he do his thing, man. I hope he do his thing. I'm rooting for him. Except for when he go up against my Eagles. I'm rooting for him, yo. Let's see. All right, y'all. I'm gonna try to get to people I didn't get to yet, y'all. Sorry. What's up, the Super Elmo Guy 96? Appreciate you tuning in. Actually, your rant on the Eagles trading the number 6 pick. Yeah, I was not happy that day. Like, I must admit, I was not a happy person that day by any means, yo. I'm starting to calm down about it a little bit because I know it could work out if they finally get it together and pick the right people. But all right, Ozzy, no, Acuna scored again. Let's go. 2-1 Braves. But we'll see. All right, let's see. I got a couple of I literally got 2 minutes left, y'all. Let me see. I could get another one in. See who let's see. I don't see all the hype about Stingley Jr. He had a down year last year. His freshman year, if he was draft eligible after his freshman year, he would have been a first round pick. Like I still think ultimately he ends up being a first round pick. He had a down year last year. It wasn't his better year. He missed the first game due to being ill. Missed the last game or two of the season. Devontae Smith owned him again when he was on them. Now one thing I do want to see, and I know when you're dealing with these 5-star kids, you gotta offer them all kind of things, and you gotta, promise them all kind of things. Um, I don't want to see him as a punt returner though. Like that's the one thing about like he's been back there for 2 years and he never made nothing happen. Like we just got him back there because like we had Patrick Peterson back there or we had Honey Badger back there. And I guess they want him to be the next mold of those guys. But I don't really see him. I know he was a really good wide receiver at Dunham High, but I don't really see him as a really good punt returner though. So I would like to see a guy like a Trey Palmer or somebody like that be a punt returner. But they probably gonna keep him there because I know that's something they promised them to get him to come over there. But all right, y'all, man, I gotta run. But I thank y'all so much for tuning into the live, man. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. Like I said, man, Lord willing, I'ma try to go to the LSU spring game Saturday. And if I do, I might try to do if not a live, at least a video from out there. And definitely do a post game on what I think, what I saw, and what I think the prospects of the team are going forward. But until then, y'all stay tuned for the videos throughout the week. Also, I want to give a shout out to my softball team, my daughter's softball team, who I'm coaching. We have our first official practice tomorrow, so I'm really looking forward to that. My daughter looking forward to that. I know the girls are, so it should be a lot of fun. So I wanted to just give them a little shout out. Y'all stay tuned for the videos throughout the week. Hopefully I holler at y'all from Death Valley on Saturday. Until then, y'all enjoy your week.